Radio frequency uses heat to interrupt pain signals. Have you heard of RF, short for radio frequency? This procedure was supposed to help me, then this happened. Instead of taking the pain away so I could exercise, I was in so much pain that I couldn't do anything at all. A sports doctor told me that pain and muscle weakness was my main problem. But I would discover later that I had been suffering from the side effects of antibiotics. The days following RF, while I was recovering at home, I squealed from the burning, stinging pain. Every time I moved, it felt like I was being shot in the back with a staple gun. At a follow-up appointment at the pain center, the nurse informed me that it could take up to 3 months to heal, not the 6 to 8 weeks which I was originally told. I did not get any relief from epidurals and nerve blocks, so why did I think radio frequency would work? I thought I needed to try everything offered to me. I was so desperate that I was having nightmares. I got lost in a library, aisles and aisles of books. I felt trapped in a maze. Every treatment I tried was another dead end and caused more pain. Radio frequency, put simply, is the burning of the nerve. The paper from the pain center described it as follows. Radio frequency lesioning is a safe, proven means of interrupting pain signals. Radio frequency current is used to heat up a small volume of nerve tissue, thereby interrupting pain signals from that specific area. I looked up the word lesioning, which means to cause injury to. The pain center's paper also stated radio frequency will not limit your day-to-day activities, which was certainly not true for me. However, it also stated that it is not unusual to have continued pain for a short period. Time is needed for the healing process to take effect. And the procedure can be performed again because the human body may regenerate pain pathways over time. How long should radio frequency provide relief? Treatment usually blocks pain signals for a prolonged period. Lastly, it said, ask your doctor about the risks. Why were the risks not mentioned? I was undecided about RF, but I scheduled it anyways. I even asked my GP what he thought about it, and he had no opinion either way. The next time I saw him, I told him that RF did nothing for me, and he told me that out of 100 patients he knew of, none of them benefited from it. Why didn't he tell me that before I had it? I reasoned that I had to try everything offered to me, but the deciding factor would be if I would be getting an antibiotic, I would back out because of how badly my body reacted to them. I called several weeks ahead of time to inquire, and the girl told me that if no one said I would be given an antibiotic, not to worry about it. I never had an antibiotic during the epidurals or the nerve blocks, so I dismissed it from my mind. There I was, prepped and ready to go on the table in a hospital gown. Thankfully, the IV went in without complications. But then the nurse started the IV. I asked, "What's that?" And she said, "Just an antibiotic." Was it too late to change my mind? I had to go through with it. The sports doctor said it would help me. I had the antibiotic Cipro, a fluoroquinolone, to thank for the stomach cramps I developed. I also had another flare-up of eczema, which happened to me before when I had antibiotics. I even got a frozen shoulder, which took months and months to go away. I was given a drug during radiofrequency that caused my problems to begin with. I was in terrific pain for weeks after RF. Once I got settled on the couch, I became a part of it. The stinging, burning pain left, but I should have been healed from the RF and benefited from it. Instead, my low back pain was worse than it ever was. The exercises that the sports doctor said were so important for me to do caused even more pain because of the tightness around the radiofrequency site. And the neck pain resurfaced too. I wasted so much time trying the epidurals, nerve blocks, and radiofrequency. I never fully recovered from them nor benefited. In fact, I reached the point of no return. I sunk deeper into a disability that no one knew how to fix. I should have read every single word on the paper that the doctor gave me and asked about the risks and took them very seriously. I did not understand what I was getting into because I was so desperate, even though a spine doctor told me that my spine was not the reason for my inability to walk. Instead of studying before the procedure, I studied after the procedure. I recommend reading an article from the Mayo Clinic. Just search for Mayo Clinic radiofrequency. Pay very close attention to the last sentence and ask yourself, am I certain that radiofrequency is for me? If you research it for yourself, I can avoid copyright claims and needing permission. Everything bad I experienced lined up with the research I did. Radiofrequency, epidurals, and nerve blocks were supposed to help me, but instead they made me worse. I became a prisoner of pain. I did find one YouTuber that found radiofrequency helpful, but their problem was different than mine. RF is only a temporary pain solution. Educate yourself, listen to your gut. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Thanks for watching.